Kia ora from Aotearoa. It's Poppy speaking with the current ninth wave Mayan energy report, and we are just beginning a new day wave today, and that's an 18-day period, and then there'll be a night wave that follows after that, which is another 18-day period, which is the complete time wave of the ninth wave. So that's 36 days altogether, starting on the 4th of July, big day in the United States. It actually is the 5th of July in New Zealand, where we are first on the timeline of the Greenwich Mean Time, and which is not true time, but it is a way that a form of time has been measured and confused everybody as to what time really is. So we are starting this one in the energy of 3 deer, and it is in the Tracina of Serpent. So this is really a very strong day wave. It's about building inner strength and power, and it's necessary to balance life and to be very balanced in the 7 directions. So the 7 directions, we've got heaven above, earth below, heart, soul, center, and then we've got east, south, north, west, and we spiral up on these time waves. We go through all these different directions, and we ourselves can be balanced in these 7 directions. This could be a very dramatic and intense time, so care and compassion brings health and vitality and a powerful sense of self. So it's a time for physical self-management in mastering and activating self-healing from the foundations of our existence and a strong balance system that is functioning optimally. So at the foundation of our system is our sexual center. It's our I am. So there's an emphasis on sexual health and sacredness. Healing sexuality is the focus. Gender identity, natural humanity, care and protection, and honouring of others at whatever stage of life. And the Serpent Tracina started with a really good gutsy X-class flare, and the effects of that flare will be coming in as this day wave begins. And I expect that while we have this amazing solar maximum, we will have a great contribution from the sun to come. During this day wave, 1, 2, 6 and 3 deer, halfway through, at the very peak, is when a new 9-day phase will begin in the energy of 12 owl. And it's still in the maturity section part of the Serpent Tracina, very much to do with our sensuality, our sexuality. And this is about maturity with wisdom and sovereign strength and discovery. It's the awareness of the unseen consequences of actions and the actions of others, and it's wisdom to affect the underworld, to be sincere and honest, introspective, and remember healthy ancient ways. And that's that energy of owl. So during that 9-day phase, we will also have a new moon, and that new moon is in the energy of 3 sun, and that's pure love being activated in the light of truth. And this is exposure that restores the celebration of enlightened living. And we are in a solar maximum. It's here to support the delivery of the divine time frequencies. And there is going to be great exposure on human trafficking at this time. I think there's a new movie being put out by Mel Gibson, who I know has had quite a lot of passion towards the protection of children. So I am very grateful for his input. I haven't seen his movie, but that also has come out apparently on the 4th of July, the beginning of this day wave. Everything is coming around us for this incredible need for sexual healing and divine uniting of the being for humanity. And on the 23rd or the 22nd of July, depending on your geographic location, we will go into the night wave of 8 Serpent. This is so timely. This is the energy of sexual integrity, the foundation of physical vitality. Through the sun, we become one as time emanates from the axis mundi and passes through the sun. And as it passes through the sun, those time frequencies are highlighted and amplified. And when you have a solar flare in it, it really accentuates it. Sexual integrity is a vital and foundation of physical integrity, honouring, protecting a creative force, the passion of life. This is a reflective night phase to focus on our own sexual and sensual integrity and to ensure we are in divine union with our femininity and masculinity, with earth, femininity, and sky, masculinity, fully connecting and deepening our connection within. From here, we clear away obstacles to our integrity. Integrity is beautiful. Be you to full. That's the key. Then we are light. We can be playful, innocent, and can weave time magically to manifest heaven on earth and cherish one another in pure love and truth without more sexual harm that cannot come into the new earth. So all new earth creation comes from a basis of humanity in their own divine union of connection, whole, fulfilled, and that is how we create. Halfway through the night wave at the very depth, that's where we go into the north direction in 4 Jaguar. And this 9-day phase is about deep connection with nature, which brings form to magical manifestation on new earth creation. And this is where we profoundly connect with nature through ourselves, we are nature, to access our magic and strength and draw our magical resources up from the subconscious memories of our questing. This is the shamanic energy, involves reflection, our connection particularly with Papatūānuku, Mother Earth, and being in nature, which also includes nature, the sky, and everything is part of nature. All that is organic, all that is lovely, we spend time with that and we become much more magical and can weave time really well. After that day, we have a full moon, and that will be in the energy of 5 Eagle, which is also in the monkey Tracina, which is the ultimate time weaving Tracina. So we are empowered to rise above the former limitations of the old paradigm, our old stories, with focused keen sight. Then we prosper, ending the carrying of our old life's heavy burdens. We can put them down, lay them to rest, carry them no more. We cannot rise up with a heavy, heavy burden. We rise above it now, while the death of the old is around, and we must rise above that too and not get pulled into that. And the death that results from other people's choices, the destruction that results from other people's choices. We have to be true to this time and be true to ourselves and know that this is a time where our soul is going into this new trajectory of a new earth. While for most people it's not. So we must spend that time in nature, being quiet, reflecting, tuning in with her, receiving her guidance, and how to be stealthy during this time. And this is intuitive reporting of the 9th wave energies of the sacred Mayan calendar, the true time count. These reports are for people that are tuning in with the ascension process to create a new earth and to create a harmonious and balanced way where all beings can be happy and where all our children are safe to live lives where they are no longer harmed, but they are also wise, because in their soul evolution they have also learned the ways, and the memory is with these young children, and the youngest ones that are born now are actually growing up with this already intact. And so it's actually the adults among us that need more work, and to be really good guardians of our younger children who have an innate wisdom within, but also not the life experience of this time that we can give to them. So much love to you all. Travel well. This is a very, very, very powerful time of foundational healing, right at the core of where all the initial harm has come, and right to the core of where the greatest the joy, the greatest bliss and ecstasy and union can be experienced through you and I. Thank you. In lak'ech, I am another you. So much love.